Hello to all the Spaniards.
And Catalans too, we are independent.
Of course, in your dreams. Let's start the interview. Welcome, Mr. Puigdemont, to this TV program.
Thank you, I'm so glad of being here.
Mr. Puigdemont, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Belgium, as you can know.
Could you tell us why are you there?
And yeah, of course, I'm here because the Spanish justice is pursuing me because the Spanish government don't want me to go to prison, and I organized election to be Catalan independent.
Do you think it's fair your situation?
I don't think so, because I only wanted the Catalan people to decide if they wanted to continue in Spain.
But that's not something bad. Are you sure you are pursued only for that?
Well, after that I declared the independence of Catalonia during 5 seconds, and then I screwed up and I withdrew the independence because I only wanted to dialogue with the Spanish government.
But didn't you and the parliament declare it another time?
Yes, we did. What's the problem?
Wasn't it illegal?
Yes, but we only wanted to comply the wish of Catalan people that we saw in the election of 1st of October.
So if you declare the independence, why Catalonia is still being a Spanish territory?
Because Mariano Rajoy and the Spanish government activated the Article 155, and my mates were obliged to abandon their positions in government. Some of them wanted to prison, and I had to escape to Belgium. The Spanish justice is not valid, and I only accept the Belgian justice.
What do you think about the imprisonment of your mates?
I think this is unfair, and he's demonstrated that the Spanish government is tyrant.
But isn't there a separation of power in Spain?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, there is.
No, the Spanish government and the justice are controlled by Pepe.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Well, as you can know, there was a Spanish dictatorship in Spain during 40 years, and I think there are rests of the dictatorship nowadays.
And related to the independence, why do you want to be independent?
Because I want more power. I say because Catalan people feel independent, sorry.
And why do you feel independent?
Because Catalonia pay more. I say because we have different language, different culture, and we have suffered a big repression from Franco because he didn't let us to talk in our language, and we want to be a new country.
But why now, if Catalonia has never been independent in history?
But society has changed, and now we want to be independent.
Since when Catalonia wants to be independent?
Well, in 1922 it appeared the first political party wanted the independence, but that feeling is older. It started with the War of Secession in 1700, the new dynasty of Spain, the Bourbons, which King Philip V abolished our fueros, and since that we want to be independent, but not only our territory. Nationalism rose in other regions of Spain.
But when did the nationalism began to have an importance in Catalonia?
It was from the beginning of the 20th century when Catalan movement began to have political importance, and with the electoral victory of the Regionalist League, a conservative nationalist party.
Wow, that's a lot of time. What should happen to make the independence real?
Well, Catalonia voted, and the result was yes to the independence, but Rajoy didn't agree, and we couldn't be independent. So the Spanish government should agree with us to be independent.
And hadn't been other attempts for getting the independence?
Well, yes, it started with the foundation of Esquerra Republicana of Catalonia, which became an hegemonic in Catalonia during the Second Republic. During this period, Catalan nationalists achieved a status of autonomy in 1932. After that, in 1934, the President of the Generalitat of Catalonia, Luis Companys, in October, in insurrectionary framework, proclaimed the Catalan state with the Spanish Federal Republic, and here's where Franco shot him because he won the Civil War and he didn't like the independent teams, so he also forbid our traditions.
Now, talking about the recent events, what do you think about the police aggressions of the 1 of October?
I think that's the only way the Spanish government has to stop us using the force like dictators.
I don't agree, but now let's talk about the new election made in December. You won that election, right?
Yes, but I have to travel to Spain to be the president of Catalonia.
Why don't you go?
Because, as I said before, I will go to prison. The Spanish government doesn't allow me to go.
And how are you going to govern?
I have a secret plan, I can say it.
No idea, right?
Right.
Well, that's a good plan.
I need the Spanish government to let me to return to Spain.
Okay. What do you think about the consequence of the independentism? What do you think about the separation of society between Catalans and Spaniards? And what do you think about the flight of companies out of Catalonia and the lack of tourism and the crisis that it is originating?
I think you are exaggerating that issues.
No, I am not. They are real facts.
That is necessary for the independence.
So you think a fragmentation of society and impoverishment of it is necessary?
Yes, we need sacrifice to reach our objectives.
Do you think an independent Catalonia would work?
Yes, because we have a lot of tourism and resources.
So the consequence will be you have more money, right?
Yes.
So you want more money and don't feel as independent as you said. That's only for money.
Yes, but no. We want both, and the Spanish government put us more taxes and other communities.
Well, Mr. Puigdemont, it was a pleasure to have you here. In conclusion, you want to be independent because you want more money and at all cost, but it will be impossible.
No,
Goodbye,
that's
Mr.
not what I
Puigdemont.
said.